Welcome to Alien Mythos X.
November 9th, 1979. A quiet forest in Livingston, Scotland, a man walking his dog. In seconds, his life changed forever. What attacked him that morning became the only UFO case in British history officially investigated as a criminal assault. Friends, today we are going to share with you one of the most terrifying close encounter cases ever documented. A case with physical evidence, police involvement, and a witness who was never the same. This is the Livingston forest encounter. So friends, let's start the story. Robert Taylor was a forestry worker, a practical man who knew every inch of the woods around Livingston. On this cold November morning, he was doing routine tree inspections with his dog. The forest was quiet, peaceful, familiar. Then he entered a clearing and his world turned into a nightmare. Hovering silently above the ground was a massive dark object, dome-shaped, about 20 feet across, metallic and solid. It wasn't moving, it was just there waiting. Robert froze. His dog started barking frantically, terrified of something it could sense. Before Robert could react, two smaller spheres rolled out from beneath the main craft. They looked like sea mines covered in spikes. They moved toward him with purpose, intelligent and deliberate. The spheres attached themselves to his legs. Robert felt them grip his trousers. Then they began dragging him. He tried to resist, tried to pull away, but he was being pulled toward the hovering craft. A strange smell filled the air, acrid and chemical, burning his throat. Robert struggled desperately. His dog was barking in panic. The spheres pulled harder, then everything went black. He lost consciousness. When Robert woke up, he was alone on the forest floor. The craft was gone, the spheres were gone. His dog sat nearby, whimpering and shaking. Robert tried to stand but couldn't. His legs were weak, his head was pounding. He felt sick, disoriented. He looked down and saw his work trousers were torn in strange places, ripped upward as if something had grabbed him from below. There was mud on his clothes, scratches on his legs, but he couldn't remember how he got them. Confused and terrified, Robert stumbled home. His wife was shocked at his condition. He could barely speak. She wanted to call a doctor, but Robert insisted they call the police. This wasn't an accident. This was an attack. The police arrived and took his statement seriously. Officers went to the forest clearing. What they found made them file an official crime report. Ground marks where the craft had hovered, ladder-like impressions in the soil. The vegetation was disturbed in a circular pattern. Robert's torn clothing matched his story perfectly. A doctor examined Robert. He had injuries consistent with being dragged, a strange rash on his skin. The acrid smell still lingered on his clothes. Medical tests showed he was in shock, genuinely traumatized. The case was officially logged as a criminal assault.
With a knife over there.
The only
Right.
problem,
Secure the
no
scene.
human suspect. No conventional explanation, just physical evidence that something had attacked Robert Taylor in that forest.
All right, son.
For the
What's
rest of
happened
his
here?
life,
A man
Robert
with a
never
knife
changed
over there.
his story.
Right.
He
Secure the
avoided
scene.
that forest clearing. He couldn't explain what happened, but he knew it was real. The police knew it was real. The evidence proved it was real. What was that craft in the Scottish forest? What were those spiked spheres? And why did they attack Robert Taylor? This is the Livingston Forest encounter, only on Alien Mythos X.